Hey guys, this is going to be a video on how to install a Pioneer AVH 210EX or AVH 211EX. I believe the only difference between the two is one comes with a remote. So, let's begin. Alright guys, so I have my dash apart already, and this isn't going to be a video on how to remove your old stereo, but it's pretty simple. Obviously these have these bolts here, 4 of them hold it in, and that's how we're going to bolt the new AVH 210EX in mine. But first we're going to talk about what we're going to plug into the back of our stereo here. So obviously our connector, we're going to talk more about this later. Mine has an option for a backup camera. This is going to be this yellow one here. Your aux cable and your USB adapter. So this is just pretty much an extension, so you can run it forward, and also microphone adapter as well. So that comes with the kit. So I will talk about this wiring here. Alrighty guys, what we have in front of me is a standard Pioneer connector you get with your AVH 210EX, or literally I think any other Pioneer deck that you can get. I don't know how many pins. I think it's like a 10 or 12 pin connector. But anyways, we're going to talk about all these wires here and where they go. So obviously disregard all this crap up here. That's just for my own vehicle. This is going to vary between every manufacturer and every different model. It's going to be different wires going to different colors. But anyways, this is how Pioneer this is how Pioneer color codes their wires. So this light green here and this dark green with a black stripe, that's going to go to your left rear speaker. Now your white with a black stripe and purple or violet, that's going to go to your right rear speaker. Now next we have our violet or purple with a black stripe and white solid. That's going to go to your driver's side door speaker if you have one, front. And we have our light gray and gray with black stripe. That's going to go to your passenger side front speaker or door speaker. Now next you're going to have this orange with white stripe. That's going to be like your lightning supply, I guess they call that in the Pioneer book. This is going to be your dimmer, so it's going to be able to dim the screen when you turn your lights on at night, and that's just a feature there. Now your your yellow, straight yellow, and it's a thicker wire. That's going to be, I believe that's going to be hot at all times. So no matter what key position you have it, this is going to be hot at all times. Now red. Red is going to be hot only in the accessory and on position. A couple other wires here. Obviously black, thicker black wire. That's going to be your ground or your negative. And your blue with white stripe. That's going to be for like your remote. It states it's a remote control, it's wireless. I'm not using it here, so that's just going to dangle. This guy here, green stripe, light green. This is going to be for your reverse signal for your backup light, backup camera, sorry. So that's just going to be a signal to know what gear you're in. And there's also going to be another wire here. It's going to be a parking light wire. I got rid of that one just because I didn't need it. And I would just be grounding it out on the deck there. So simple as that. Alright guys, so we're ready to install everything in the back of the deck here. So first, we got our cable in for your backup camera if you have it. Obviously, our connector with all our wires on. Next, we're going to have our radio input for our radio. Next, we're going to have our USB cable extension. Finally, we have our aux cable. And also, you can plug in your microphone as well. We'll run that through into the back, and we'll feed it back through the front. So, on this deck here, this is our radio. This is where our microphone connects to. Our connector, obviously. This is for an amplifier or subwoofers if you wanted to. Aux cable, video in for our backup camera, and finally our USB cable. So we're going to plug everything in, and then we're going to slide this forward. Alright, so before you actually start to install this, put all the screws in and stuff, you want to see if it actually starts up. So turn it to the ignition accessories. Yep, that lights up. And we're going to press that, and seems like everything's working. So yeah, just test and see if everything works properly. If not, you probably have a wiring issue where if you soldered or something like that. But you can buy like connectors, you know, where just plug and play kind of thing, and you shouldn't have any problems there. But we'll be putting the rest of the stuff back on. Alright guys, so kind of skipped ahead here, but this really is just a video on how to install a Pioneer AVH 210EX, and you don't need to see me install the rest of this because it will vary depending on model of vehicle. So obviously you can see I have my key in the accessory position and everything lights up. You can click this button here, that's the home button. You got your radio, your disc, USB, Bluetooth audio, aux, and camera view. So yeah, anyways guys, that was a really quick video on how to install a AVH 210EX Pioneer deck. A couple things to note. When you're removing the old one, if you have any CDs, make sure you take those out before you disconnect everything. And take your time. Don't use metal tools on this dash when you're taking it apart. Try to use plastic tools. They sell them. Makes it a lot easier. And for wiring, you can buy the kits. They make it a lot easier for you to hook everything up. It's kind of like plug and play, but I soldered mine. It would be really nice for you to actually get a manual for your vehicle so you know which wire goes where. But I did state all the wires for the Pioneer, and I hope that's helpful. So anyways guys, if you have any questions, please comment below, and I'll see you guys in the next video.